After months of being pushed away, ignored, and treated like an inconvenience in my own marriage, I made one quiet decision that changed everything. I didn't argue, I didn't announce it, I didn't even warn her. I simply erased the one day that was supposed to belong to us. And when my wife finally realized what I had done, it was already too late. For almost a year, my wife Emily had been distant. Not angry, not dramatic, just absent. She came home late, always tired, always busy. Conversations turned into one-word replies. Touch became rare. Even eye contact felt like something I had to earn. Every time I tried to talk, she said the same thing. Not now. I'm exhausted. At first, I told myself it was work stress. Then I blamed myself. Maybe I wasn't exciting anymore. Maybe I wasn't enough. But the rejections kept stacking up. Date night. I already made plans with coworkers. A weekend away?
You know, I hate traveling right now. A simple hug. She gently stepped back, like I was asking for something unreasonable. Still, I stayed. I cooked, I cleaned, I waited, I hoped. Our 10th anniversary was coming up. 10 years. A milestone I had been quietly planning for months. I had booked a small lakeside hotel, reserved the restaurant where we had our first real date, even bought a necklace I knew she once pointed out in a store window. I wanted this day to remind her of us, of what we used to be. 2 weeks before the anniversary, I finally told her. I showed her the reservation. I tried to sound excited, not desperate. She barely looked up from her phone. That weekend, she said, "I think I already told you. My department is doing a retreat. I can't cancel." I stared at her. It's our anniversary, Emily. 10 years. She sighed, annoyed, like I had just asked her for something selfish.
You're being dramatic. We can celebrate another time. Another time. The same words she had used for months. Something inside me went quiet. That night, while she slept, I opened my email and canceled everything. The hotel, the restaurant, the special package. I didn't text her. I didn't bring it up again. I just let the date come and go in silence. On the morning of our anniversary, I woke up early. I made coffee. I sat at the kitchen table like it was any other day. Emily rushed out of the bedroom, already dressed for work. "I'll be late tonight," she said. The retreat planning ran long. I nodded. "Okay." She paused, surprised. Maybe she expected me to argue. Maybe she expected sadness. I gave her neither. That night, I went out alone. Not to our restaurant, not to anywhere romantic, just a quiet diner. I ate slowly. I thought about the last year of my life, about how small I had made myself just to keep the peace, about how I had been waiting for who to choose me again. She came home after midnight. The next morning, something was different. She seemed uncertain. She kept glancing at me, like she was trying to read something on my face. "You didn't say anything yesterday," she finally said. "About what?" "Our anniversary." I shrugged. "You were busy." She frowned. "You didn't even try to remind me." I looked at her then. Really looked. "I did. You just didn't care." The words hung between us, heavy. For the next few days, she became strangely attentive, asking if I wanted dinner, texting during the day, sitting closer on the couch. It was like she suddenly remembered she had a husband. But something had already shifted inside me. I wasn't angry. I wasn't hurt anymore. I was done waiting. A week later, she finally asked, "Did you actually plan something for our anniversary?" "Yes," I said calmly. Her eyes widened. "What do you mean, yes?" "I had a trip booked, dinner, a gift. I canceled it." Her mouth opened slightly.
"You canceled it?" I nodded. I didn't see the point. For the first time in a long time, she looked shaken. "Why wouldn't you tell me?" she asked. "Because every time I ask for you, you reject me," I said. I wanted to see what would happen if I stopped asking. Silence filled the room. She sat down slowly, like the weight of my words had finally reached her. "I didn't know you felt this way." I almost laughed. "I've been telling you for months. You just never listened." That night, she cried. She said she didn't realize how far she had pushed me away. She blamed work, stress, burnout. She said she thought I would always be there, no matter what. That she didn't think one missed anniversary could matter so much. But it did. Not because of the day itself, but because of what it represented. I told her something I had never said out loud. When you stop choosing your partner, they eventually stop choosing you, too. The days that followed were tense. She tried harder than she had in a year. Compliments, touch, plans, apologies. But the power dynamic had changed. I wasn't chasing anymore. I wasn't begging for scraps of attention. A month later, I made another decision. I told her I wanted space. Not a dramatic fight, not a screaming match, just honesty. "I don't know if I can keep living in a marriage where I feel invisible," I said. She panicked. Promised change, promised therapy, promised effort. And maybe she meant it. Maybe it was finally real. But here's the truth no one talks about sometimes. The moment your partner finally wakes up is the moment you've already emotionally walked away. Canceling our anniversary wasn't revenge in the loud, dramatic sense. It was quiet. It was controlled. It was me choosing myself for the first time in years. And when my wife finally realized what she had lost, not the trip, not the dinner, not the gift, but the man who used to try so hard to love her, she understood something far more painful than any argument. Like and subscribe.